There's no denying that Samsung packs useful features, fun wildcards, and some things that don't quite make sense into its S Pens. In this video, I'll be using the new S22 Ultra to show you tips on how you can get the most out of your S Pen experience. Let's start with the more functional features within the S Pen menu. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, this pop-up menu, which can be accessed by tapping the pen icon on your screen, basically allows you to customize shortcuts for all your favorite S Pen features. Smart Select gives you the ability to lasso anything you want on your screen and export it as an image, but it can also extract text and create GIFs. All you need to do is open the piece of content of your choice and tap the Smart Select icon. From there, you can grab the exact content you need and click on the down arrow icon to save it to your gallery, or click on the T icon to extract the text and repurpose it or share it as you like. To create GIFs, the process is pretty similar. You just need to go to a video of your choice and choose your preferred quality. Screen record, I would say for about 4 to 5 seconds. And type the down arrow key to save it into your gallery. Now congrats, you have a sassy little GIF that you can share with your favorite pal. Alright, now let's say maybe you're browsing or reading on your phone and you want to annotate an image, chart, document, whatever. With ScreenWrite, it's pretty simple. When you tap on the ScreenWrite icon, this feature automatically takes a screenshot of the content you are viewing and opens the S Pen annotation tool. You can now write notes with your S Pen, and just like the Smart Select feature, you can save or share your annotated image, which is super handy. Moving on to the next feature, imagine you're browsing the web and come across something in a foreign language. With the Translate feature in the S Pen menu, you can select the language you want to translate to. Click on the T icon to translate just a word, or the paragraph icon for instant translation on a chunk of text. Honestly, it's a pretty convenient feature that can make communicating efficient if you happen to need an emergency pocket translator. Also important to note, this feature works with images as well, which is pretty cool. If you're someone who has a virtual calendar but misses the good old days of writing little notes on a physical calendar, this one's for you. When tapping on the Write on Calendar icon, your S Pen will automatically open up Samsung's Calendar app, where you can zoom in and make little annotations, highlight important events, all of that stuff. I gotta say that I absolutely give extra points to the S Pen writing sounds, which definitely give a writing on paper feel. It kind of reminds me of writing on a thick cardstock with a Sharpie, which is very satisfying. Which actually brings me to probably the most important feature among S Pen users: notes. I'm a pen and paper kind of person, but even I gotta admit that sticky notes, notepads, they take over my life in ways that are just not very helpful. So having access to a digital note, it's always a way more streamlined approach. The S Pen Note feature allows you to take handwritten notes and have them available at all times. You can access this feature by tapping on the Notes icon in the S Pen menu. However, you can also customize your S Pen to create a quick note by doing a simple press on the S Pen button and double tapping on your screen. Now, I gotta note this shortcut is not available by default, so just make sure that you go into your S Pen settings and turn on the Quick Create Notes toggle. In the advanced settings, you can also prompt a quick note to pop up as soon as you remove your S Pen, even when your phone is locked, which I personally found super useful for whenever I have to quickly write up anything, or when inspiration strikes and I need to create a masterpiece, obviously. Now let's say that you're making incredibly important notes from an article and multitasking is a must. With the glance feature, you can change and switch between apps, and it's actually super simple. You just need to tap on the glance icon to make the page or app that you're viewing into a thumbnail, and if you want to expand it again, you just need to hover over it. To scroll up or down, make sure to keep your pen on the screen, and the moment that you take your pen off the screen, the page just goes back into a thumbnail again. The S Pen isn't exclusively just for enhancing productivity. It also has some more fun features that, while you may not use as often as the previous ones, they're still pretty fun to try. For example, using the SPen as a camera remote. To launch the camera, you just need to keep the SPen button pressed and do a single click on the button to take a picture. If you need to switch to different modes, you can use air gestures, which work up to 10 meters away thanks to the SPen's Bluetooth connectivity. Next on the list is Doodle, which is a feature that uses augmented reality to let you draw with your finger or SPen. You can launch it by tapping on the Doodle icon on the menu or the AR zone in the camera app. Once you're in, you can use it to create 3D doodles before and while you're recording. Now, this is a feature that has been around for a while. It actually launched since the Galaxy Note 10, but still, I can't deny that watching doodles while you're walking around is very, very fun. I found it especially satisfying as I was kind of like live drawing. So definitely check it out. Have you ever been at a party and the music that's playing is just not your vibe? With the SPen air gestures, you can switch the music in a very simple way. All you need is an SPen on hand at all times, your phone magically standing on the table unlocked, and your hand perfectly parallel to the ground, all while being in the same room as your phone. You know it's easier to just pick up your phone, right? Air gestures in this case, not that helpful. All jokes aside, as fun as the air gesture features may sound, personally I find that they just take more time and effort than just picking up your phone. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if this is your first time here, welcome! This is a channel dedicated to all things tech, so I would love for you to consider subscribing to help grow the channel and let me know what you'd like to see next. But anyway, see you next week, pal. Bye!